welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to do a quick video on alternative dummies for reborn babies. Now the typical reborn baby has a magnet inside their mouth, which then a dummy has a magnet on it and they attach. If you've ever found out that your dummy doesn't fit or it repels, it's probably because the magnets are the wrong way around, and what you can do is either change the baby's magnet in their head or change the one on their dummy. For me, when I get a new baby, I always like to change the one in the baby's head because all of my other dummies and babies already match. So I'd rather just change one dummy instead of having opposites, if that makes sense. But there are some people in the world that can't have magnets near them, strong magnets, and don't like magnets or whatever reason. So what I'm going to do is show you guys some alternative ways on using dummies for reborn babies without magnets. So just here I have a standard dummy, and what you would do if you were going to make one of these is cut the teat off. So when I cut the teat off, I pull it as tight as I can or as far away as I can so that it almost looks clear, like I'm trying to pull the teat off. And then I get some really small scissors or a little knife and I nick the teat and I just cut it off really close to the dummy itself. And I just keep pulling on it to make sure that it's pulled as tight as possible and it gets cut off as close as possible. I'm not going to cut this one today, but I just wanted to show you how to do it. So pull. Sometimes I will like use my feet or something as well to hold it, or if you can see, try and like pull it over and then you like this, and then you have another hand and you can slice at it. If not, maybe get someone to hold it for you and then you can cut it. But I've been creative and always done it myself, and it is possible. For these methods, it is best to have a baby with a slight open mouth. The first one is quite standard. So basically what you do is you have a look at your baby's mouth and you just cut very small pieces off the teat and leave the teat there. So you don't pull it, like I was saying before, pull it and cut it all the way off. You just cut pieces of it off. And on my one, I've actually cut slits in it so that it has extra room to move around. Here is the modified dummy. Now this is modified to suit my baby's mouth. So it just has a little bit still there, and you can see that it actually flexes on both sides. It has cuts on both sides so that it could fit into my silicone baby's mouth when I had my silicone. But now I have a monkey and it fits perfectly in his mouth as well. So this is what they call a modified dummy. I have my little monkey here. He's got the messiest little monkey hair. And you can see he does have a little bit of an open mouth. So this dummy really works well for him. If you just squeeze his mouth open a little bit, or you can just slither it in side to side. No, you have to squeeze his mouth a little bit. There we go. And now his dummy is in there. So there is one option, is to modify the dummy by cutting its own teat down. And it depends on the type of dummy as well. I found that these Tommy TP fit reborn faces really well for some reason, or they fit my reborn faces really well. The next idea that I'm showing you, again, these are not my ideas. I am just collecting information and trying to show as many people as possible to make it easier for everyone. So this one is two cotton buds, like the things that you put in your ear and clean your ear out with. A cotton bud, a cotton swab, this thing. And basically you find a dummy that has two little holes in the end, and you cut it down so that these little pieces fit in nicely. I think that, especially for this dummy, a bit of glue wouldn't go astray. If you put a little bit of glue in there, then they would stay in there and they wouldn't come out. But if you wanted to change it from dummy to dummy, that could work as well, if you didn't mind if they come out. The dummy doesn't fall out itself, more that these little things just fall out. This is what the cotton bud dummy looks like. So you can see there's just two little cotton buds in there. Just put them in the little holes, like that. Don't mind my fingernails, I'm in the process of regrowing them, so please don't look at them. So, same way we have to squeeze his little face again. And then his dummy holds on. And it looks really cute. There's, you can see at the side that there's something in there, but it's not like people are going to be looking that hard, or yourself, you're not really going to look that hard and you're not too bothered. So that's another great idea. I recommend the glue because when I seem to take mine out, it always leaves them in there. Come on. And I'm just going to have to squeeze his little face to get them back out. So that's the second one, is the cotton bud trick. So just with this one, just note that we cut the middle stick in the middle off and use the two furry ends, and the furry ends are what goes into the Reborn's mouth. So at least it's like padded and not like a hard, scratchy object going into the baby's mouth. So the paint shouldn't get ruined. So the last one we have is the coolest thing ever. I've seen it a long time ago and I just never got to it. So what it is it's ear putty. Now, it's like a waxy substance. It's not necessarily sticky or like tacky or anything like that. It's a little bit tacky, but I wouldn't call it sticky. And basically you mold it to fit in the Reborn size of the mouth. So it kind of looks like there's a teat. And then what you do is you mold it to fit, you just press it onto the back of the dummy, you don't have to glue it. You could possibly glue it if you wanted to, and then it would still change its shape. But it stays on there all by itself, and you just put it into the baby's mouth and like mold it kind of in there, and then it stays. Like, it's so cool, it stays, see? It's not falling out, he's leaning forward. It's not like sticking to his mouth or anything either. Like, it might be a little bit stuck to his mouth, but not in any crazy way, shape or form. So I think this is really cool. So again, it is ear putty. It's about $7 or something like that, but you do get 6 pieces. So that means 6 dummies that you can put it on. And I just feel like this is the coolest thing ever. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. So it's in, and it's like pretty firm in there. You can mold it to whatever shape you want. I just thought I would try this one on him because he has a bigger mouth rather than on my monkey. And I don't have my other 3 little babies at home at the moment. So this is what I've got. Here is a close-up of the packet. I did buy it from a chemist. I'm not sure which one, but it seems that they're pretty regular, normal things that you can buy. And it's just like, you can see that this is the shape that it is, and then this is the shape that it is on this dummy that I've made. So it's a completely different shape that it's been molded into, which is really cool. So you can mold these into it. It's kind of like blue tack, but better because it's not like sticky. So they say you shouldn't use blue tack because blue tack is sticky and take away the paint on the Reborn's mouth. I have heard that this is absolutely fine to use, but if you have used this and you can definitely back that up 100%, please comment below and let us know. If you have any other ideas for alternative magnet use on Reborn babies, just that some people can't have magnets, and if it would be nice if we could all share ideas so that everyone could have dummies for their babies if that's what they want. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. And if you have any video suggestions, please comment them below. Just note that Christmas is coming up and I do try and schedule my videos. This will be put out a few weeks after I have filmed it. So when I get to your video suggestions, it might be like in the new year. But I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys have, and I like to do videos that can help other people. So if you have any suggestions on that, I'd definitely be interested. I hope you guys have a brilliant day. Bye! Jackson says bye. Thank you all for watching.